Hello, every sluggy. Welcome to a horrible void where Code Vein's supposed to be. That's okay, considering how today's gone. I wasn't expecting a whole lot else, so that's fine. We can fix that. We have the technology. Unlike my spinal cord, which is sadly not cyborg by any stretch of the imagination. Also, boy, that is just... Let's just ignore that ever happened. It's fine. I'll just sleep off my horrible back injury and it'll be fine. Also, wait, there we go. Okay, we good. We good now. But yes, welcome to the stream, every sluggy. I am Mino Cyborg Sea Slug, and today we played Waifu simulators with vampires, and also Dark Souls. I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird game. I think I have a hammer equipped, but I have to actually do the missions to figure that out. But yeah. Pretty weird day overall, but I feel like I'm still up to streaming, so we'll see how this goes.
The ability to draw strength from experiencing memories.
And here's Louis, our main character.
Both unprecedented.
If I was not a creative character anyways.
But could I get a sample of your blood? We might understand more if we analyzed it.
Oh no, his mouth no move.
Vial, so you won't need to worry about bloodthirst. It'll take a while to get
his mouth isn't moving at all.
There while you wait.
He's just like, Let's see, he's like, how to do this? Yes. If I go over here, wow, that camera's actually tracking pretty damn good. I'm impressed. Congratulations, you did it. Like if I... No, I can't do that. My back will explode. But you get the drift. He's talking like he's a ventriloquist. His mouth no move. In true Dark Souls fashion. Oh yeah, you can just casually adjust your appearance at any time. But why would I? Do you see how adorable I am? Why would I ever want to adjust my appearance? It is perfect. This is perfection. I'm sorry. This is the ideal human body / vampire body. Get used to it. Okay. I could have sworn I did this cutscene before though, so did not save that. Hello, Lewis. Okay, yeah, we went over this.
These types greatly affect a revenant's
yeah, old PS1 at least had something.
Your blood has no specific type.
But
or maybe more accurately,
he looks so uninterested.
Your abilities and the fact that you have no specific type.
He doesn't even turn to look at you. At least Dark Souls did that much.
You were able to gain another
Also, we covered this last time. Magical void type. We have the Fool Arcana. Our personas will be the strongest.
Supposing you are a void type, I'm going to give you
Wait, did it not save any of the stuff I did last time? That was like a full 20 minutes. What the fuck? I thought it had autosave. Also, your code kind of sucks ass for a strength build, so I'm still not using it, Lewis. Silly Dex, man. Okay, if it didn't save that, it probably didn't save the hammer upgrade either. Oh god, where are we? Okay, it is Berserker at least. I have a bunch of skills equipped. And I am at 6 out of 6 gifts, so I think for the most part I'm okay. Just upgrade my hammer, baby.
Right now I should be able to upgrade.
Or not, because Lewis still needs to go talk like some kind of puppet man.
Did you go visit Murasame and
Oh my god, no. Oh yes, I need your permission for them to be able to use the equipment. That's so silly.
I'll take care of all your weapon-related needs.
Bish,
So relax
literally 5 seconds ago you said you couldn't, but okay.
I'm really sorry. Right
Oh
now,
boy, a
I'm
peanut
fully
butter already.
equipment
Will do,
inspection.
Churu.
I should be able to upgrade your
Oh
weapon
god,
once you
this is a
enjoy
bad
your
day for the controller to fall while getting peanut butter.
Talk to me before you
If
head
my
out.
back explodes, I'm sorry, chat. Okay. Because the still fleshy parts of my cyborg body are getting a little older, so apparently sneezing can just make your back explode or something. Which is weird, because I always heard it was your lower back that old people had issues with. But no, my upper back around my spinal cord is exploded. And that's still human, so, you know. What can you do? Anyways, here's your peanut butter, Churu. Hump. Oh no, that's still some good shit. Still as creamy as ever. And that's okay, I have a spare peanut butter jar this time if all else fails. Now, please, just let me upgrade my hammer. Can I upgrade
I'm
it?
really sorry. I should be able to upgrade
What?
your
I just
weapon.
talked.
Come
What?
talk to me
I
before you
don't-
head out
what
again,
the
okay?
fuck? I just talked to Lewis and he said to talk to you. What's your problem?
Sorry, but
Also,
I'm in the middle
hello.
of taking inventory. Try me again later if you still need something.
Okay, Cindy from Final Fantasy 15. Your tits are massive. That's nice and all, but I just talked to Lewis.
Did you go visit Murasame and Coco? Weapons and blood veils are vital. You should take another look.
I feel
at
like
them.
I'm taking
If
crazy
you've got
pills.
materials, upgrade and
I don't remember this being an issue. Is it because I didn't finish the stupid dialogue wheel?
All revenants can.
No, no, shut up. Please, just let me
Oh,
upgrade.
good timing. I've got everything set up now.
That's not even God, I can't be laughing. I'm gonna hurt myself. Why did that? Why was that so difficult?
I know it's a bother, but I'll need you to bring.
Yes, I have those
pretty much everything
materials.
these days. Still,
Oh my god. Just, Jesus Christ, Code Vein, calm your titties.
what do you want to upgrade?
It only cost one, I think, so it should. Fine, I'll get more haze. Just let me go. Oh my god, remembering this inventory is kind of ridiculous. There we go. Just use them all. Why not?
Thanks to a
Who needs to actually measure things in this crazy world? Also, that is more expensive than I expected. That's nearly a full level for a +1 upgrade. That's crazy. Juggernaut sledgehammer, baby. Okay, bye.
then.
I think I'm good now. Oh, finally, cutscene.
You remember that
Its
scene
difficulty
with
is in
the vestige?
dialogue strings.
That kind of stuff happens every day here. Silva has taken most of the humans who survived under his protection. So revenants are left to rely on blood beads alone to slake their unending
I could
thirst.
kind of see it being, oh, hey, you forgot what the plot was, so we're gonna rewind it a bit. But the plot makes no sense anyways.
Nothing in this
So I still
world
remember
lasts
it,
forever.
and it's still just as goofy.
The springs started to dry up, and so blood beads grew rarer and rarer.
But you're a magical unicorn, and you can just make them out of thin air.
Silva created by levying and distributing blood beads won't last much longer either. The world needs more blood beads.
Just
Only
Cliff.
then can we strive for fairness
Just,
instead of
we're just gonna write Cliff in giant red strings.
That's why we've been
Why
exploring the
would
Jail
you
of the Mists.
The only Cliff in the entire area, clearly.
Blood beads. But the miasma has been a real problem. It makes our thirst even worse, so our progress.
Oh
is
god,
slow.
okay. Definitely can't shake my head either. That hurts a
Now,
lot.
though, we have a
Oh
glimmer of
boy.
hope. Your power can clear the miasma. If you could help us,
Just dead fish eyes.
you'd be drawn into a
I
better
could help
conflict.
you, but you're kind of cringe. I'm
Still,
sorry.
the
Go
truth is,
Naruto run
we
elsewhere,
wouldn't have a
maybe.
lot of hope without you.
Silly Dex nerd.
Will you join us?
I complete. No, this is my first playthrough. It's just, I went through this cutscene already, and then just decided, no you didn't, just go back like 20 minutes.
So,
Because he also gets a name, and I was just like, oh, he's just a random character, who cares? No, he has a name now.
from now on, you're one of us.
So I have no idea why I didn't save any of that. Have you guys seen Death Note?
Yakumo Shinonome.
And he is as Japanese as ever. At least you're not going to be the first to die. Maybe. Just looks so good. That look on my face is just like,
Let's get right into
how
it.
dare you touch my
Here's what's going
hand,
on.
you filthy
We're
weeb.
studying blood beads and their springs. We want to know how and when blood springs appear, their cycles for producing beads, and the composition of the beads.
And then just the desperado cowboy music in a vampire game. I cannot get over their
We made
choices
a few
here.
discoveries. First of all, we found that there are tubes like capillaries running through the earth.
Also, are you also trying to figure out if blood actually has any meaning? The word itself is just a word
This
now.
blood spring is located on top of one of these blood veins. Also, after comparing blood beads and blood veins,
You mean they're comprised of blood? Holy shit, I had no idea.
In other words, we can can safely assume that blood springs.
Did you know that there's blood in this game, my dudes?
We think that means there must be a source somewhere. A kind of headwaters for the blood beads.
Perhaps a blood fountain
Now that we have you around to clear the
with blood
we
miasma.
can investigate the springs and follow the blood veins. And hopefully, find the source.
Maybe it's just a giant beating heart. You don't know.
Right?
We want to check out the old city ruins first.
Are they the Blood City
Sorry
ruins?
for the rush, but we should head out as soon as you're ready.
I'm pretty ready. I already had to go through all this more than once. We're good. Yes, okay. Don't need to talk to Hot Lady. Just need to GTFO. Also, I saved at the... I did. I sat down at that missile. It's not even autosave. I sat down here, looked at my stuff, and then it still took the progress away. I have blood pumping through my veins? What are you talking about? I'm a cyborg. It's clearly our motor oil. Don't all cyborgs just use motor... Oh god, it actually does hurt to laugh. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh no. Also, yes, obviously, just stacked waifu. Anti-gravity titty technology. It's a secret vampire technique passed down through generations.
It seems I can restore the blood code of a vestige's creator from elements left in the vestige.
At least she tries to look at you before you just casually... Wait, does she?
It seems I can
Yeah, she actually turns to look at you.
Is something up?
And I guess Lewis kind of does. No, shh.
Something up?
Just stop speaking, Lewis, please. I get you're supposed to be the main character, but you're not that interesting. You're almost more of a self-insert than my creative character, and that's saying a lot. Switch partner. Wait, how does switching partners work?
It seems like if you find
Oh, don't tell me it's at... It probably is. Also, right, it's right, but wait, I can't run because we're in the hub area. That makes sense. Switch partner. Anyone but Lewis. I haven't even met Mia yet, but fuck it. I don't care at this point. It seems... like, again, I've never played this. I don't know who Mia is. I've just seen Mia in gameplay because she's funny Slavic lady with funny hats. And she's probably way better to stick around than Lewis, or his friend who's somehow arguably worse Lewis. At least make the guy characters interesting, please.
Something up? We can head out whenever you...
Okay, how do I head out?
Something up. When I woke up as a revenant
Oh,
in this
no.
prison, blood springs already existed, and everyone relied on them.
He really does. He's like
Where
a...
they came from,
That's what he is.
but without them,
He's like a gacha game main character insert, except he's his own character.
things don't change.
Kind of like Gudako in Fate Grand Order. That's what he reminds me of. Except less being a weird Gary Stu who just wants to help all his friends, even if it means probably killing himself. Oh boy.
We can head out whenever you're ready.
Okay, how head out though? You forgot that important detail, my dude. Is it just this? The checkpoint? Start tutorial, retile screen. Teleport, there we go. Or not? Question mark? Okay, there's big door. I already did the training. I have a big hammer. I can stop the training now. I think I remember how to use a bloody hammer, even if it has been a week. Do I talk to you to leave? See, this is a character. Look at this design. He's like some kind of vampire paladin. That's fucking sick.
It was easier to explore when we could use all the missile. The sacrifices of many provided paths.
Oh, that sucks.
But now
I hope you didn't pay extra for that edition.
are swallowed up by the worsening environment or swarms of the lost. They must have left coordinates
Like,
leading to the depths.
Look at him.
Most of those
Good design.
explorers.
Good voice.
If you find any maps of the depths,
I don't know exactly what the cape's made of, if it's like some weird fleshy thing, but it's interesting.
once we've read the data, the one who discovered it gets priority for journeys there.
Okay, but how do I actually leave, dude? Do I just walk out? Because there's not really... So I can teleport out, but that just puts me back to where I was. Oh, that's terrible. If they didn't refund you, that's fucked up. Okay, you can just stop playing, please. Next objective, head to the underground exploration, investigate ruined city underground. Wait, we're just going back to where I just was? It's not a new area. It's the area that is 100% complete. How does that make any sense? That's silly. It literally says 100%, so why would you expect to go back here? That's nonsensical. If it's 100%, you think they would just make a new area. Like, even Dark Souls 3 got that right. Oh, hey, you can teleport to this high wall now. Hello, Mia. I definitely know who you are yet. Oh god, okay. Okay, the stream itself is not exploding, so that's good to know. Who
Something
are
turns up.
you?
Oh, you're exploring this area too? I'm a merchant of sorts. I wander
And
around
he's
selling
still...
valuables as I explore.
Oh, shop credits. That's the
Man's
worst.
pretty
I'm
fancy.
sorry, dude. That was
Thought it
terrible.
might be dangerous, but I came all the same. I haven't seen a fellow explorer for a while, though. I think we were fated to meet. I'll be around here for a while.
Wait, why would I need a map of the depths if I've already 100% of the area? And I bet you
Want any
anything...
materials from the old world? I can give you
Oh,
valuables
wait.
in exchange.
Really? But what does he give? Oh wait, no, this is just gifting stuff, isn't it? However, that says gun, so maybe not. LP record, flower seeds, tea, protein powder? Strength and humanity. Or are these all just gifts? Blood bead candy. Oh, it's the little cog things. I see. So I can buy any of these as long as I have those. I just don't know what good any of these are because they made the descriptions vague as hell. I'm guessing it's just gifts, though. Otherwise, I have no idea.
Don't hesitate to come back.
Which is saying a lot. I feel like they put in way too many systems here. Bringing maps to the depths. Home base allows you to explore different parts of the depths. Interesting. Okay, so they are gifts. Like, I figured as much, but it was still kind of a little... Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, let's try to remember... Yeah, there we go for that. That lets me use this thing, which is a parry, or... Yeah, I can charge it up. It's just really, really inaccurate from what I remember. So I'm guessing I should just head off this way, I suppose.
I'll be right there.
At least I think...
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Also, I forgot they really will just tuck your ear off, so it's a good thing I picked Mia over Lewis, to be honest. Although this might be the way I already came. It is very hard to tell.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Yes, I can. Are you gonna stop me? Literally try to stop me. I have the power of God and anime on my side. And that guy is
You should show it to Davis.
totally toast. Okay, right, there's also heavy attack, which is pretty nice. And I think I leveled all this up, so I should be good on that. With the big jumpy one being better than the other one. At least from what I remember anyways.
I'm on my way.
You know, I was not expecting just a giant expanse of empty corridors, not gonna lie. There's gotta be more to it than that, right? Am I going nuts? Because they don't really give a whole lot of direction here. And the level design sure as hell doesn't. What? Ah yes, our exploration for the last 3 minutes. Just to find this one checkpoint. We sure did explore.
Expectations exceeded.
You had expectations?
That settles it.
That's it?
Absolutely vital to
That's what this was all about?
There are more blood springs ahead, but the miasma is blocking the way forward. Do you think you could clear it for us again?
Please don't shake his hand. No, don't shake his hand. No! God, now you have Louis cooties. Gross.
We know where two springs are thanks to past expeditions.
He's gonna pass the main character disease onto you. Then you'll have to sit in the back of the class by the window.
Territory up ahead is teeming with the lost. Watch yourself.
It's okay, I don't need to watch myself. I have Mia here. She's at least good enough, right? Communal gifts. Cooperation with a partner in exchange for great power they grant. They exact a price from their users when active and consume large amounts of ichor. Price and effects vary by partner. How you actually use them? I don't know. It doesn't say. How silly. How completely nonsensical this game is. I don't hate it. Like, the actual base combat is good enough. You wish he wasn't the first character you meet. Yeah, I can see that. He's about as interesting as Cardboard so far.
This place is huge. Hard to believe there's nobody left.
Not a single person. We're just gonna wander around these corridors again with no enemies and be perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. What could go wrong?
Everyone was.
That's a marvelous find.
That is a something, alright. Prometheus Vestige Part A? I still never figure out what those do. I should actually probably try to figure that out between streams at some point.
I understand wanting to be cautious, but...
No, I'm trying to look at this bullshit. Oh, it's part of a core. Or it upgrades a core? Because Prometheus, I think, was Lewis's thing, which I'm never going to use because I'm not a Dex nerd. Sorry, not so... Oh wait, there's an actual enemy or two. About time.
Too many places.
Come here, big boy.
There. I've got a bad feeling.
I have a perfectly... Never mind. He has the power of throwing things no jutsu. At the same time, he also dies to a stiff breeze. Also, wow, is Mia just way better than these other losers. Oh my god. She actually has ranged attacks and actually is aggressive with them. Unlike Lewis, who just kind of sits there like a chucklefuck and lets you die. Because he doesn't actually provide any help, damage, or support, it seems. Oh. Oh, I see. You have the Dark Souls 2 method. Ah, yes, I too love Dark Souls 2, said no one ever. Don't you love Dark Souls 2 Attempt? Isn't it your favorite game in the series? Just hiding around corners to ambush you, literally? Wait, I can parry, can't I? I did a bad job of parry. Alright, I cannot jump though. And I keep trying to press R1 to attack, but I have to remember it is X and Y now. Or in this case, square and triangle. It's hard to get used to. After going back and forth. Oh, right. Dodge roll? Okay, dodge roll's still the same. She's doing her best. Perfect game. It's fine. It's all about the fashion, baby. Who cares about the gameplay? Just have huge anime titties. It'll be okay. Also, they're giving me a lot of Queen Iron, considering the fact that I need a bajillion souls to upgrade anything. Or bajillion haze, or whatever they call it. Same difference, really. Okay, that's that. That's attack. That's roll. Block. Parry. I find it interesting that parry is universal and uses your little chargey thing, though. It's pretty nice. If the parry window wasn't, like, the worst thing ever. Because I have parried before, it's just the window is kind of insane. There we go. And there's also, you can sneak up on enemies, except the thing is, even if you're, like, going really slow like this, they still notice you before you can backstab them almost every single time. So I don't know what they were going for to be. Oh, hi. It's an interesting design philosophy, to say the least.
Are you okay? Remember that you're low on healing.
It's fine. We'll just casually get a checkpoint in the next 5 seconds. ninja! But yes, DS2 is correct, and the huge anime aspect is also excellent.
That looks like the parking garage.
I wonder why people play this game, they said. Clearly. Actually, yeah, honestly think about it. If this was just Dark Souls designs and this gameplay, no one would ever buy this. You gotta put in the big anime titties. How else would you sell it? I mean, it's not a bad combat system, it's just a little jank. And the actual environment's kind of not a lot to look at. Hunter Vestige. Play the game first time pretty much just backstabbing and parrying. Understandable. Were you a dex build out of curiosity? Nothing against it in particular. Because they are fun, I just generally save them for second or third playthroughs. And make fun of them for the memes. I mean, no, what am I talking about? Dex builds suck. I was just lying before, obviously.
We'll put that to good use.
I will sure put this to good use, this thing I don't know how to use.
Vehicles are in the way.
Ooh, a sword. Is it better than the other sword? Not really. In fact, it uses dexterity. The anime aspect is important for marketing. Indeed. Because from what I have seen of the gameplay here, it's mostly just, okay, just whack this boss to death, just tank through it, it'll be fine. Which is why I am feeling more than ever justified in going heavy weapons. Oh no. That's okay. Your crimes will be forgiven in court. Maybe. Depends on the jury.
We don't have to push on right now.
They'll give you leniency, I'm sure. And also, why wouldn't I push on?
These blind spots.
Yeah, you don't say this. Oh, hi, speaking of. Look at you. Never mind. Oh, that's a big swing reach. That was a big swing reach. Thank you, Mia. I have not a single health to my... Oh my god, it really is Dark Souls 2. You cannot dodge early at all. It just takes 1,000 years for that swing to come out. Remember that one game where a pair of thighs sold the entire game? That doesn't narrow it down a lot. That really doesn't.
Morning, sunshine.
Okay, Mia's at least sassy. I appreciate you, Mia. You'll do fine in this team.
Maybe
Allows other revenants and humans to enter the stuff that you explored. True, but what if instead I just charge forward and get hit by the same ninja again? Wait, okay, I'm going backwards, I think. Let's not do that. Let's also not shake the head. Gotta remember that. Question mark. Does it at least show where the stuff I dropped is? Because I feel like I'm a mile away from where I just was. Because that's a ladder, which I definitely did not go down. I don't remember going down a flight of stairs either, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Unless this is it? I think this might be it. If I see someone jump behind a wall, that'll give me a pretty good...
I never thought I'd see a space
Nope,
like
that's where I
this.
came from. Okay, so I guess I did go down a thing of stairs. Thirst marketing is very effective. Sadly, you need more than thirst to make a game. Unless your game is specifically just, haha, what if instead, hentai game on Steam? In which case, good job, you beat the system, I guess. Good for you. I'm guessing those dots are just retracing my steps, I suppose. Although again, I don't remember
On my way.
going... or did I? Right, I think I did go this way, and there's just a giant maze of bullshit before you actually reach a single enemy for some reason. Remember boss runs? What if we just had you run to get to a single enemy, let alone a boss? I think. Oh, this is very confusing. No, that's not it. Wasn't I just looking at the map 2 seconds ago? I did it somehow. Unless, is that my stuff on the mini-map up there? But there are a lot of enemies. Do enemies not respawn in this game? That can't be right. Nope, that's just another son of a bitch. However, okay, I see it now. Wait, you're shitting me. It doesn't put me back here. It put me back way over there. Good to know. You have to actively sit down, so it's like Dark Souls 1 in that way. That's silly, considering this game came out after Dark Souls 3 came out. This was 2019, if I remember right. Okay, I can at least follow my path there, if nothing else. So that's nice. That was pretty detailed. Listen carefully to this asshole? Yes, I see. I don't even know why I'm charging this up. Mia has it completely taken care of. Yeah, no, they really do just sit back there like assholes, huh? So I guess just go around the long ways, because, yeah, they've been around every single corner so far. That is 3 for 3. Also, the range on this is smaller than I expected. I'm too used to using, like, big swords with much bigger sweeps. Well, that thing is admittedly a hammer. Okay, so triangle, there we go. Hello. Nope, really. No one there. However, here, though... Right. You have that. And running strong attack is honestly not great either. Oh boy. Okay, running attack in general is not good on this weapon. Stamina issues definitely exist. But they should be fixed well enough if I level up some more, I suppose. Okay, where is the funny guy hiding? Hello, funny guy. Oh, wow, you cannot switch between light and heavy attacks easily either, it seems. Because if I do a heavy, there's a gigantic delay before I can do my light attacks again. Huh. Actually, no, the heavy attack in general is not good at all. You can't even chain... Really? So I guess that was pointless. I'll just... What do you mean? Have you seen what you're wearing? That basically is its own tight space. I mean, it's a little flowy, but otherwise... Who needs subtlety, am I right? Oh yeah, this was a trap, wasn't it? Very spooky. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to get used to this range, that's for sure. Hello, big boy. Bonk. At least this combo's a little bit, but yeah, you really do have to commit a hell of a lot more than I'm used to on every attack. But I'm sure they'll probably have a better strength weapon at some point, because the heavy axe is way too short range for my liking. I like the big ol' sweeps. Like, if this comboed, this would be amazing, but it's just one attack with a huge delay. I can't even dodge after that. That's how much you have to commit. Holy crap. Like, that is multiple seconds before I can dodge. That's insane. That is actually wild. And yes, Mia is a pretty good problem solver. I appreciate her. She actually does stuff. She doesn't annoy me like Lewis does. She's a tsundere, apparently, so there's an extra point or two, automatically. Don't push me or anything. Wasn't expecting Mia to be a tsundere from her character design, not gonna lie. She seemed more of the responsible or mommy type to me. Oh, that's cute, you have a shield. Wait, can I not shield break? There we go! There's our silly cutscene. That looks not great, though, not gonna lie. The other one was much better. Have I tried the guns? I have not tried the guns, for what it's worth. I tried the magic. I don't even know if I have guns yet. I just have blades, pipes, swords, hammers, and magic, if I want to switch to that magic thing. But I don't have an actual gun yet, if that's what you're asking. And I don't really count magic because magic is different, and also very resource heavy. Perhaps even in the boxes, which have nothing in them anymore. Speaking of hiding, hello. Wait, can I just kind of sneak up on this one? Nia! Nia, why? Mia, why? What the hell, Mia? Like, seriously, I was all poised for the backstab, and she just started going guns blazing. Please, calm your titties. Crazy, crazy Slavic lady. I do like her hat, though. Her hat is very cute. Also, wow, because, like, ah yes. I've learned the power of airwalking! Just casually.
There could be an ambush here.
You don't say. Should probably get my haze back first. Mia! I swear to God, don't just go in guns blazing again. She has zero confidence in my ability to backstab. To be fair, that's a pretty solid assessment. Backstabbing has not worked well for me so far, despite my best attempts. I'm just going to kind of edge around you. I want this back before I do anything else.
Alright. Back to normal.
Fuck. Oh wow, okay, that's, horrifying anime titties. Alright, this thing cannot hit the broadside of a barn. That works, though. So never mind, I retract my statement. Okay, And then if I can get close enough without just getting completely mollywopped. Ah, come on! Oh wow, my health is low as hell. What is that stance? Are you pretending to be biking? Oh, I don't have enough blood for that. Woo. I need to just back off a bit.
Remember, you can't regenerate.
Yeah. That's fine. You know, I bike big ladies, but I think that's the first big lady I've seen in a long time I was not a fan of. That's a little much, don't you think? Just a little bit. Kind of on the gross zombie-ish side. But for what it's worth, wait. Did I even get anything besides just haze for doing that? I just avoided that entire fight. That's a little disappointing. But that's fine. You'd think there'd be a hidden item or something they were guarding, but no. That would just be too obvious, I guess. Also, cutscene. Ah, yes, my spidey senses are tingling.
Yo, Louis, you smell that?
What's that smell? It's blood!
Human blood.
Wow.
Escapee.
That was actually so incredibly obvious.
Now, where did she run off to? Hey, chumps! What the hell are you doing here?
Well, there's highly attractive vampires and there's literally rotting flesh,
Oh, really? Then tell me this.
Draugr-looking thing.
Scum like you have the sweet stink of a human on you.
I don't know, Borderlands dude. What would we have that
The
for?
girl belongs to us. Put your paws on our property and your
Just let me get to that cute little checkpoint over there and we can hash this out in like 5 seconds. Don't worry about it. Also, that was the most interesting blood pattern I have ever seen.
Powerful stuff.
I didn't realize blood could even drop like that. It's impressive in its own way. It's just so
What's the plan
anime.
now? We know it's just a matter of time until they find that missing human.
You know the plan.
Do I?
Hell yeah. Let's hope she hasn't been devoured by horrors yet.
Ah, yes, we're just going to use you as a funny little human cow. Don't worry about it. Gotta be something in these boxes somewhere. All these boxes, nothing to show for it. Shameful, really. It's okay, the taxi will obviously have more items. I mean, I like that they are destructible. I just wish if they were destructible, there was more reason to do it than just for the halibut. At least I can rest at this one. And level up, finally. For whatever that's actually worth. I'm not really sure at this point. Certain kind of blood more than the... Shame on you. This isn't that kind of stream attempt. No. Wow, level ups are really kind of... Besides HP, not a whole hell of a lot. I guess you get stamina too. It's so weird having uniform level ups though. So I guess I can go back to home base for now and at least see if I can upgrade a weapon some more. Maybe the code, although I might find a better code than Berserker. I don't know. I mean, I almost certainly will. It's only, what, strength D or C? But who knows? It could be just an early game thing that's actually really strong if upgraded properly. Because, yeah, it's... Actually, no, this one's strength A at least, to be fair. And if I could just... There you... What are you doing out of the shop?
Hi. Did you need something?
Okay, good. She doesn't have to be behind the counter. You never said you weren't an awful person. Fair enough, fair enough. We accept all people here, saints and sinners. Unless you're doing something incredibly illegal, in which case you're gonna get banned pretty fast. But it should be fine. I don't really see that happening. And if it does, it will be swift and brutal. And by swift and brutal, I mean I'll be like, okay, bye, and that'll be it.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
But I've been lucky enough to not run into anybody quite like that yet. Okay, I can upgrade. Alright, it's these that I can upgrade. But none of these are really good enough for me at the moment. Because they're just kind of... eh. Not really what I'm expecting yet. I feel like I'll find better ones at least at some point.
What do you want to upgrade?
Because the three I have, they're okay. But there's got to be better later on, I'm sure of it. Okay, at least the haze requirements do not go up very much. The last one was 640, it only went up to 720. So it could be worse. And so far it seems like the upgrade materials are super easy to find, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Just gonna do my cute little job. Also, I forgot that it's just, this is how we run. We are women, so we must skip around daintily. Wee hee, hoo hoo, look at me jiggle and wiggle. Like, come on. Anime. City. I think I was at the parking garage. Yeah, I was. Okay. Doesn't help that outside of the image itself, when you actually... Wait, does it? Let me double check. I might just be overlooking something. If I sit down to say it's at the parking garage, it says Ruined City Center. It does not say parking garage, so yeah, I have no idea how the hell you would figure this out normally if the picture's not good enough. You struggled to find anything, even when you went into the depths. Oh boy. I'm guessing the depths is kind of like an optional Tartarus or special area kind of deal that's just optional and you go there to grind out stuff. So that's what it sounds like. Which seems like a weird thing to have in a Souls-like game, but eh. Works for them, I suppose. Can't really knock it if I haven't tried it, am I right? Also, who is so angry? Calm down. It'll be okay. Unless it's the lady above us, which she probably respawned.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Yes, I can.
There.
And this time I will get that backstab, damn it. Nope, slow down. Wait, can you even backstab these? It's not a... Of course it's for the true ending. Go figure. Just don't mind me. Yeah, that always happens when I try to backstab. That's why I don't bother. Okay, I was expecting a second swing there, not gonna lie. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That works too. Wow, that was way easier. But not for a hell of a lot of haze. I did get a Queen Iron, so I guess that is a place I can farm them. So they are backstabbable, it's just... I don't know, it finds like the actual backstab range is weird, because you have to be standing perfectly still to backstab, from what I can tell. But also not actually touching them, despite the fact that they want you inside their butthole to actually backstab. So I'm not sure what they want. It sure isn't Dark Souls backstabbing, that's for sure. It was way more lenient back then. But am I just going in circles now? I feel like this door is locked.
It won't open?
Does not open from the side. There you go. That's how you know it's a Dark Souls game. It does not open from that side. Seriously, every single Dark Souls-like has that stupid message. Every single one. I dare you to find one that doesn't have it. I dare you. It doesn't happen. Can I not go down? Oh, right. I keep forgetting it's right bumper and not B or circle in this case. It gets me very confused. So they changed the controls just enough to be a pain in the butt for muscle memory issues. Wow, you were alive, you could have possibly guessed. Chomp! Come here. About to say, that should blow his shield open easily enough. The range is very close, not touching exactly behind them, very particular and frustrating, but damage is usually treated like Dark Souls 1. Yeah, like, it does tend to one-shot mooks, if nothing else. Wait, is that a dog? Of course, it's a Dark Souls, we gotta have dog. Vampire dog! To be fair, for a vampire dog, that's not a bad design, from the few seconds I got to see it. Seemed pretty cool. Are you guys alive? I bet you are. Actually not. Huh. You know what? I'll just let them attack me and dodge roll when I need to, because otherwise this is going to take forever to peek around every corner. One of you guys... I thought as much. Okay. Actually, yeah, no, they make it really easy to tell because their outline's kind of extra shaded, it seems like, when they're alive. But then again, so is this guy, so maybe I'm wrong on that. Oh wow, he got those wake-up iframes. Look at you, fighting game character over here. That's adorable. Nope, did not get the backstab, but that's fine. Oh my god, the recovery on that is going to drive me nuts. But so far, I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it a little bit. Okay, I'm just backtracking though. Good thing there's the map there. The map is very nice. Weird to have, but nice all the same.
Hey, you've got sharp eyes.
No, the map just told me there's an item there, which is kind of, honestly, a little weird, but okay. Because I saw a glowy thingy on there. You can lock onto them too when they're lying down. Really?
That's one parade I don't want to
Speaking of, there's a literal radar here, question mark. Yeah, why not? Let's just say hello to them. No, it's just one dude. It'll be fine. What are you scared of? I got Dragoon dives. What am I worried about? Also, these guys are made of tissue paper. Never stood a chance.
You look pretty confident. You have to use every tool you have, right?
Also, speaking of...
Which way
Oh,
should we
that
go?
hasn't refreshed yet. I see. That's fine. Maybe you can't lock onto them on the ground, because I'm pretty sure those guys are alive, and I'm not locking onto jack all. Unless these are the guys I just killed, which might be the... Nope, yeah, you totally can. Never mind. Clonk.
We've got a job to do.
Oh, okay, there's a lot more of you than I thought. Not that it matters. Who needs to care about numbers when you can just have an enormous hammer and just take care of the job for you?
Well,
I still can't get over that they called them lost shards. I feel like they've never seen a meme in their life. Ah yes, here you go. Here's just shards of that webcomic from 20... Wait, was it 20 years ago? How long has Lost been out? It feels like it's been forever. Because those memes have been around for ages.
Okay.
there are some mean ones out there, huh?
Nah, it's just Big Bertha. Hi, Big Bertha. Clonk. Wait, can I just do it again? I can just do it... Wait, no, I can't. That's a cooldown. I see. Oh, shit. I am getting the fuck out of there. Nope, heal faster, please. Okay, that was easy enough. Now it's just the annoying doggos. Oh, look at you. You are proper dogs. But they also have no health to speak of, so it's okay. That wasn't so bad.
Easier than I expected.
As long as the checkpoints are relatively how they have been, I should be fine. Also, there's an item here that I can't reach, and that's bugging me. How do I get to that? There's no jumping or anything. Oh, okay. These are breakable.
That's a marvelous find.
You can get a pretty good backstab on them when they do that scream, though, if you're so... That is true, they do stand still for a long-ass time. Definitely true there. Okay, that guy is certainly dead.
There.
Will this even hit? I wonder. I thought as much. Completely whiffed. That's silly. I definitely need to find a better code for special ability, because that's terrible if that missed. So it feels like the hitbox is smaller than the actual chain stabby whip itself. And it's already pretty thin as it is. Oh wow, you are alive. Who could have guessed? However, you are also alive, which is more of a problem. Or would be, if I didn't have a hammer. No repost, though. I see, so breaking their shields does not give you just a free
Use every tool you
front
have.
stab. That's a shame. Let me guess, you're a decoy. Surprisingly, no. Huh. Who would have guessed? Oh, this map is confusing enough as it is. Oh no, dog. Seriously though, those are pretty good to, like, I love these dogs. More dogs should be designed cool like this, instead of just kind of falling apart and mangy. Because falling apart and mangy dogs are kind of overdone in games. Trial of Blood. Sin of Blood used to lure out the lost. There's a high likelihood you'll become surrounded, but special rewards are prepared for those who can survive the onslaught and defeat every last one of them. I will do that after I find a save point, maybe. Oh wait, I see, if I open the... Nope, shit! I guess not. That's fine, I have a special move. Secret technique, just Dragoon dive. Oh. I am stuck here, huh? Nope, dodge. Got. They really animation lock the hell out of you. Quit throwing shurikens, why are you ninjas? Why are all of you ninja boys? I do not understand. I'm trying not to, but I keep getting ambushed because I activated this thing by accident without really meaning to. We good? Nope, we are not good yet. We're just getting out of dodge. There we go, backstab. Wait, that was it?
That wasn't bad at all.
I was expecting more. They made it sound a lot scarier than that.
Is it something nice?
Bar to Shay +1. Hmm. That does sound solid. But I cannot use it with this code.
I
Because
will
it's a
keep an
filthy
eye out
dexterity
for Jason.
weapon. Oh well. The monster designs are interesting and make sense after you've seen the true end. I see. I will keep that in mind. Usually just rolled around them and stabbed their backs if the NPC took the heat. Fair enough. But if there is a repost, that would be not.
Is that really?
Wow, really? They just hand this to you. Huh. Excels at. Ooh, so this must be gun then, I'm imagining. Features gifts that support range attacks with the bayonet. Oh wait, they did let me try out gun in the tutorial, I remember now. It did seem a little slow though. And also dex-based, but that's besides the point. This looks like a huge ambush.
It's an intersection. Which way should we go?
Wow, she can tell what intersections are. She must be a genius high. Ooh, I do like getting those. Those are always nice to have. Just here, a free Estus flask. Okay, I've already explored everything over here. So that is pretty useful. I do like this map. And considering what they try to do with the map, I can understand why it exists, because this is really hard to navigate without it, not gonna lie. You're not recommending the gun. Again, I like the gun as a concept. I really do. Also, here comes the problem with the map. Everything looks the same on the map now. No. Okay. Wait, is this just all one big circle? Also, you can't run with that out, which is strange, to say the least. So I'm forced to walk. Huh. Yeah, that was just one big circle. Did I even make any progress there? Or is that just completely optional? Or that blood code, maybe? So I was expecting more from this path, not gonna lie. But that seems to be it. But yeah, again, the main issue... Wait, can I switch? Oh wait, I can switch codes mid-thing. But yeah, the main thing with gun, which I think are the bayonets, if I remember right. So yeah, you got polearm, you got blade, you got bayonet. I think the bayonets... Yeah, that's gun. Although I forget how to gun. Is it... Yeah. Okay, it's just strong attack. Eh. Not a huge fan, still. Like, here you go. It cost a lot of ichor. Although, to be fair, I do like that swing. That swing is pretty nice. I don't know. It's interesting, but I do like my big boy weapons. Big boys with big poise. But it's nice to have, just in case, I suppose. That's a backup weapon, perhaps. It's useful with Berserker, surprisingly. But it is a little disappointing, yeah. I'm just going to assume that was a dead end, and that I can go this way instead. Oh wait, no I can't, because that's also a dead end. So I think that is just the whole point of this area, is to go get that blood code for the gun. Which again, I suppose I could level it up and get more gun skills, but it just seems like a lot of investment to try out a different weapon is all I'm getting at. Wait a minute. That can't be a dead end. Where else would I go? Or is this entire area a dead end? That makes no sense, because there's a cutscene here implying that there's a girl. We have to go get the girl. Unless I go... But going up is back where I came from. Eh, might as well at
Let's take a
least
little break.
take what we got. There we go. Because, yeah, gun gifts we got. Hunter. Just a random guy named Kevin. You have ranged impact, which increases attack power. A radar. A radar's interesting. Slow effect to weapon. Pretty nice. Flame spike. Burning flame, so magic kind of. Eco strikes. Reduces eco cost of weapon attacks while you're focused. Dex up. Blood sacrifice. Hunting feast. Considering how weapon masteries work, I feel like at least getting the passives and mastering those is probably worth it. So it helps you want to switch around a lot more often. But am I maxed out on this, on my passives?
You've got to watch your
Nope. Wait, how is balance up not maxed out? Do you want to use haze and... You have to unlock some of them? You never use a second weapon in late game because the NPC were more than enough support. Understandable. But yeah, you have to unlock... Wait, I thought I had these. It says I'm 6 out of 6. Okay, I have to unlock them for mastery, I suppose. And I need... Oh, that's what the awakes are for. I see, I see. It's weird that I have to actually unlock that, considering I'm already beating the crap out of several enemies, and the experience bar has not gone up on that at all, if there even is one. Because all it says is just defeat the enemy. I mean, I've defeated a lot of enemies. With this code. Like, I can understand these, because they probably just, oh hey. Unless they unlock in order, successively, maybe? I'm glad I can get Dragon Lunge, which should just be called Dragoon Lunge, let's be honest here. Because that's definitely my favorite attack skill so far. It is so much better than the other one. But since there's a cooldown, it is worth it to alternate between the two, I suppose. Speaking of... Can I not... Could have sworn... Yeah, there's other slots I can use on this. Like with Precision. And Iron Will. Which I think I did last time, it's just after that time reset, it just took them all off again. That's never going to be used. Evasive movements at the cost of damage reduction. So if I want to go fast, but that only works with Lewis, I'm never going to partner with Lewis, let's be honest here. And Bloodguard. Which I'm not sure what blood resistance is. I'm assuming it's magic resist, effectively. So I guess it could be useful. Yeah, that should work. And then D-pad and... Okay, that makes sense. Now, there's that door I need to unlock somehow, but to do that I have to come from the other direction up above. So I'm guessing that was just optional. And if it's not, they didn't give very clear directions on why it wouldn't be, because, like, look at this map. That was just a big ol' intersection with a square. Come here, big go. Okay, maybe I should have just waited for it to roar. There we go. This looks so goofy from that angle. Goondog, baby! Alright, the AoE, because we gotta have big ol' AoEs for no reason. Wait, did I not? Oh wait, I have to actually physically use this, don't I? It's not something you just... Right, of course. And yeah, seriously, why would I ever partner with Lewis? Why even think about it? Okay, so we established there's gotta be some way to get up here on the overpass to the other side.
It's hard to see where we're going.
We don't need to see where we're going. We just need to smash. God, that's so good. I need to use that more often when I have that kind of range on them.
There are a million places to hide here.
Okay, so there should be another ladder here, but I'm not seeing one. Oh, Mia. And yes, the heal animation is kind of interesting, for sure. It's just... I mean, it does remind me a lot of Bloodborne, though, at the same time. It's just, instead of using your hand and pumping it, you just put it to your chest instead. But still. Different than what you would usually see, I suppose. It says there's a ladder here, and that's driving me nuts, because I do not see a ladder. And that's all blocked off, and there's no jumping, so that's out of the question. We went through here, and that just went to that save point. There's the, ah yes, cutscene time. Did I just miss something back there, maybe? Because I don't see why there'd be a cutscene here if this wasn't main progress. But I could be wrong on that. It definitely feels like it should be. So that door's locked. And as we established, there should be some way to get to that other side. It just is very unclear as to how you're supposed to do that. If I could jump a whole 5 feet, I could get over there, but that's not happening, it seems. I guess I can go back the way I came. And maybe I just missed something. It's a bigger area than I think. Well, yeah. I like how Mia just casually just jumps down from the sky. That's great. Wow, okay, that... less distance than I expected. Wait, no, wrong thing. I mean, I regain it easily enough. I might as well Dragoon dive when I can. So I'm getting a Icker every swing, as far as I can tell, so that's worth it.
We'll put that to good use. Now that's what I call power.
Okay. If I can find someone who's just taking a little nap, I might stab him real quick for some extra juice. But I'm not seeing anyone. Wait, you were not... Okay, so they're not always targetable. Because he sure wasn't.
Try to hide next time.
You killed him too fast, Mia. Okay, you have to fully charge it. Okay. I'm just going to bumble a rap. You ninja asshole. That's fine. And he's dead.
A line of the lost. We can't just wander up to them.
Yeah, we can. We just did it before. Has that ever stopped anybody? Like, we can't just wander up to them. Bets. In fact, we can overkill them if we so choose. Who cares?
Which way should we go?
Like, I hit this back so fast, I might as well use it at every chance I get. Oh, I hate how that misses every time.
There's so many.
Oh, you little... Wait, do I get invincibility frames on that? Or not? That was hard to tell.
That took some effort.
Or was I just poising through it, I suppose. You literally live your life around wandering aimlessly. I know, right? The map says I've explored all this stuff. But I don't know if I trust the map anymore.
Looks pretty tough to me.
I mean, yeah, this is probably a bad time for me to have wasted all of that stuff. That is true. Are you kidding me? Oh, just get over here. Okay, I thought that would have counted as a backstab. I was wrong. There we go. Doink. Nice. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit more.
The lost eating the lost.
Alley-oop. Oh, that did not remotely kill him in one hit. That's okay. Someday the hammer will get big enough to do that. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I think there was a path that I missed. No, because that's a dead end, though. Hmm. It looked like it branches off, but it doesn't. Only the breadcrumb trail and the items on the map. Fair enough. So it definitely feels like there should be more here. Wakey, wakey, little boy. It's so weird that they die so fast, though. So I'm admittedly using a pretty chonky weapon, at least damage-wise, but still.
Watch your footing here.
Yeah, that will just kill me. Oh, hello there. Wait, I have not been this way. Okay, I am blind. What are you, little monkey man? Okay, so this is definitely new stuff. How did I miss this? I feel very silly now.
Is that over there what it looks like?
I don't know. Oh, he actually tried to parry. Look at you. Hmm. Alright, I have to be sitting down to unlock that. Let's see. Definitely dead. You look to be somewhat alive, or not. Or I'm just walking into a boss arena. Because there's a single guy with a sword and a shield, and he doesn't seem that... There we go. I was about to say, there's no way it's just you. Oh, hi. I missed one. Or two. You know what? We have solutions to this. That is not what... I keep... There we go. This is what I wanted. Or not. Okay, that takes a lot longer than I thought to actually go off.
Let's head onward. You're low on healing.
I've got
Keep going?
one more in me. There should be a save point soon enough, I would think.
We'll put that to good use.
How much does that actually restore? Is it full? Not sure. Enemies pull you in a certain direction, encouraging you to get lost. Really? Huh. That's weird game design. And that you guys are actually dead is surprising, and it's... Hello?
Is this the parking garage from before?
Oh my god, look at those textures. Look at them, just... Look at them. Ah, yes, we are the 5 FPS enemies. Beep boop. Do not approach us. Do not look. It is too spooky. But yeah, no, it's a buttload of enemies.
There.
However, I think this is a shortcut. I'm positive this is the shortcut. Relatively. Or not. Hi. It's just a map. Just a map. But the door's right there. So then why would they do it like that? That's messed up. Unless I just missed, wow, I'm truly blind. Like, actually, maybe legitimately blind. Oh my god. Have you played a Dark Souls with shortcut porn? Well, here you go. Here's more of it. I think I might be able to upgrade the weapon one more time. Just for giggles. Because basic level ups do not seem to give a whole hell of a lot. It's just very spread out among HP, stamina, and a little bit of attack as a treat. And until I find a blood code I actually properly like, I don't feel like wasting it on those yet. Well, the hammer's doing a pretty good job so far.
What do you want to upgrade?
Unless it needs special... Nope, just 4 Queen Iron. And not that much haze either. The glasses are just for show. The glasses are needed so I can see at all. Without my glasses, I am literally actually blind as hell. Blind as a bat. Cannot see anything. The glasses let me at least function, for crying out loud. So you go from iron to steel. That's the upgrade path, I see. Good to know.
Okay.
Alright, and I can transform equipment, but if I remember it, it's very expensive.
Which weapon do you want to transform?
Because you have the general kind of like heavy, flame, lightning, that kind of stuff. Because Atlas Chrome? Also, I forgot it costs 10,000 haze. For some reason, they made the weapon changing incredibly expensive for no good reason. Because it makes the weight go up, but it makes your damage also go way up. And honestly, with the Berserker code, that's totally worth it. It's just, again, it needs a special shiny item and also 10,000, which is several levels worth of haze.
Okay. Take care then.
So it's weird that it's even available from the start, to be honest. Oh wait, I should be able to unlock this ability, though. Or is it supposed to do it last, maybe? Oh wait, no, I should use this for codes I don't use. That makes more sense. Mia's code as regeneration power. Okay. But that's... okay, that is a passive. I just want the passives, really. But I think I have to actually acquire them first. Maybe? Or do I have to max them out before I can do that? That might be the case. Because I maxed out Fighter, for example. So if I wanted to, I could just spend this and unlock focus stamina usage, I see. But to actually get to that point, I have to actually unlock all the code gifts. Also, wow, Mia's, that is incredibly expensive. 6,400. Lightning Spike. I can learn these. Wait, do I not? Let me just double check something real quick. Active, Equal Strikes is passive. Increases Dex, spend HP. Okay, I need a good passive, not Dexterity or Equal Strikes, because I don't really understand how the focus actually works. And yes, the eyes open and shut detail is very cool. It is a nice little touch. So, Warding Mark, Deft Parry, Strength and Dexterity. Hasten is active. Sword Mastery, Savvy Evasion, Flame Weapon. Oh, that's also incredibly expensive. Wait, what? Did I look at that right? 36,000. 36,000 for these. Okay, then. That's not happening anytime ever. That's insane. That is actually just nonsensical. Guard stability. But these are all well focused. I'm not exactly sure what focused even looks like. Oh, I can increase maximum stamina right off the bat, though. I might as well. I don't have to unlock it either. Okay, okay. It's starting to make a little more sense. Because I'm never going to use Ranger, I don't think. I might as well take the one good thing from it besides guard stability. Actually, why not both? Why not both? And if it'll let me... Aha! There we go. I like this system. That's actually really nice. I don't have to grind out everything if I don't need to. Unless I really want their actives for some reason. And even then, if I just collect enough of those little thingamabobs, that'll do the trick, won't it? Although, right, you have to equip passives, though, so I can't just go passives all day, every day. There is a limit. Which is a bit silly, but I can kind of understand. Otherwise, he would just become so huge from stacking a billion passives. Which is kind of a shame, but eh. Balance, stamina, HP. Those are all good. Those all work. Thanks to the little shortcut, I can just casually go back to the parking lot. No biggie. Although, I'm not even sure what stamina I was at, if that was actually a good investment. 160... that was at least 15 stamina. What's up, Xvate? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Anime Waifu Souls. Except, I've lost my outfit in exchange for whatever the heck I'm wearing. It's okay though, Mia's here. She's cool. Game's been pretty good so far. I'm getting the hang of it, I feel like. More or less, anyways. Oh no. Attack plan is hammer. Maybe just hammer all day. Okay, sure. Also, I will try to stretch. I will attempt. But if I try too hard to stretch, I will probably mess up my back further. Just small stretch is a treat. I am doing it. It's just, again, I somehow messed up my upper back, so if I stretch the wrong way, I will actually hurt myself, so I need to be a little careful doing this. Okay. Should be good.
There's missile up above us, right?
Oh no. Once again, the 5 FPS man has come to get us. He's so scary. How can we possibly deal with those frame rates? Come here. Just casually runs behind him. Nothing personnel, kid. Oh, that did less damage than I thought it would. Look at you. He thinks he's special. He thinks he's people. He thought wrong. Okay. Sure is a lot of nonsense. Oh, wow, this already looks like a terrible idea. This would actually be a good... Wait, I do have gun. But I cannot target from that range. Just move your way over here so I can gun you to death. I said, gun you to death. Wow, that is actually really disappointing. Okay, then. That's terrible, in fact. Just gonna rethink my strategy here real quick. Options has this thing to make the mask invisible? I think they do? But I'm not 100% sure on that.
What do you think we'll find?
And good luck yourself, X-Fates. Hope you have a good time. And yeah, there's something for the mask, but I think that's only in cutscenes. Because it was under either graphics or
Checking your equipment?
games. I think it was just game settings, but other players to wear remove their mask in photo mode. Which doesn't help for basic gameplay. Oh wait. That's for the blood veil. So I can make the blood veil transparent, I suppose. But the actual purification mask does not seem to be a thing. Oh, and I can turn these off. Good. Because they kind of keep saying the same stuff over and over. And it's very silly. Like, just pipe down a bit. You said that 5 seconds ago. I think I know what I'm doing at this point. So yeah, that should be good. Should be good. Okay, then. Alright, I also got that Zweihander. I never actually checked that out. Wait, is that just stronger? That is almost stronger at +1. It just has worse scaling. And it's... Wait, it's actually slower? You're telling me that this is a... Really? Let me just take a quick peek at this. That's a sword! I'm not a big fan of the overhead, to be honest. If it just did sweeps, that would be better, but eh. Oh, come on. Okay, that is better than the axe at least. That is a lot more sweepable. It's kind of a shame it's only a 2-hit combo, but hey, we take those. We take those. Okay, I'm just gonna run around and see what happens here. No, let me backstab you, son of a bitch! I was all ready for it! I was all ready for it! And you shot me, you motherfucker! That's fine, so... Never mind, holy shit. Okay. Oh, that was my chance to backstab her off a cliff or something, I bet. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Can't see what I'm doing, but who needs to? 2 hits is more than enough for most enemies. Fair, it is admittedly only +1 and not +3. I will give you that much. So I'll keep it in mind. But I feel like the axe would have done better there. Oh, there is a shiny thing over here, though. Hunter Vestige Part D. I mean, yeah, it was Louis. Of course you died. Louis is useless. He's actually just kind of useless. Okay, there's some way to get over there. Stairs? From the other side. I wonder. Open sesame! Oh, I can actually hit him from this side. Yeah, you heard me right. Open sesame. Just do it, though. Pay attention! They don't seem to really care that much. They really don't seem to care that much. Okay, lead me to where you need to go. That direction, really. Oh, keep that in mind. I don't think I have enough Queen Steel, though, for what I want to do here. Yeah, I only have the one. Figures I'd find something like this immediately after upgrading the axe again, but that's okay. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, versus 1, 2... You know, it doesn't even seem that much slower. 1... If anything, it almost feels faster in a way. Weird. I'll keep that in mind. I just wish the moveset was a little bit better. But it's definitely more up my alley. That's for sure. I think I even hit behind me there. Nice. I just mastered a whole lot of stuff, I guess. Oh, that's another option I should probably check out real quick. If I remember right, there's a setting so that doesn't always activate. There we go. Because that is kind of ridiculous to happen every single time, not gonna lie. Okay, don't shoot me this time, you assholes. I said don't do it! That does not knock them off a cliff. That does not at all knock them off a cliff. Okay, bye. I said bye. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, does that slow my roll down? I feel like I'm rolling slower. Mia, you can handle it. I think it actually makes my roll slower. It is hard to tell, though. That really didn't count as a backstab. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. This isn't Dark Souls. I tried to press R1 to backstab, and that obviously isn't gonna work here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really? The dashing attack is just a stinger? Part of it is I keep pressing R1 to try to backstab. That is a little bit of it, for sure. Because again, it's a Dark Souls game. You would expect R1 to do the funny stab instead of X and Y for some reason, like it's God of War or something. Like, even the most casual of knockoffs usually gets that right, so I'm not sure why this doesn't. Considering this was, like... No, do not. Let me just backstab for one time, please. Maybe... now. Nope! That would be too easy. Wait. Oh! So that only happens if you... Okay, then! Okay, no, this weapon automatic... That just went up so many points by itself for that one thing. Look at that! Look at that stinger! Oh my god! We are Dante up in here. I love that. Come here, punks. Whoop-oo! Oh, they're shielding. That makes sense. But they do fall off cliffs all the same. Okay. I kind of have a game plan now. Never mind. Not that effective against shields, sadly. Wait, can I? Heavy. Aha! Oh wow, that does a lot of poise damage. Uh-oh. Fuck. Nope, just backstab. Okay. There we go. Okay. So there's actually some stuff to the sword that I'm learning. Wow, that's a lot of sun. There we go, Queen Iron. But anyways, heavy into light is just another heavy for some reason, and that's pretty good. Definitely take that. Nope, sunset. Is that actually just better than the hammer I already have? Or is it because this one's a boss weapon? It is hard to tell. It does have blood attack, though, so that sets it apart, I suppose. Hmm. Interesting. But yeah, no, the expanded moveset on this, just being able to do heavy, and then technically a heavy, but it's actually a light, is pretty good. And then I think this is only while running. Oh? Oh. How strange. You have running heavy into a different heavy, which leads into a bunch of baseball swings. And then you have running light, but that then does a stinger, which does more stingers. Huh. But only if you hold down the run button the entire time. So you can also cancel out of it, kind of. And you get as many stingers as long as you have enough stamina. That's crazy. I'm liking that a lot, actually. Nightclaw. Oh? Really? It is really dex-based for some reason. The drain attack goes down. The weight's lower, though. Again, so far all of these have kind of not been particularly great, so I might switch it out. Oh, that defense, though, was pathetic. 3? 3 defense. That's so bad. I would die so much faster just using it. That's not good. That and I can't actually use it. I cannot equip it for some reason, probably because of my stats. Yeah, because you need D plus dexterity, I see, for the blood code. Oh well. At least they gave me the funny sword, so I can't feel too bad about it. Because this sword is actually pretty cool. I'm a big fan. I'm also out of healing, I just noticed, so... Hopefully that doesn't go too far south. And I get a checkpoint at some point sooner than later. Or I'm gonna feel pretty stupid. Oh, you can press the run button during any combo without... Really? So I don't even have to do a running attack. As long as I hold the run button, that will do it. So say if I just hold... Yo, that's actually pretty sick. That is good to know. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Okay, wait, can I do... Does the hammer have different things for that, then? It does. Huh. That is more than I was expecting. Oh shit, I almost just jumped right off. I'll keep that in mind. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. The veils are bad, you wish the game had more different choices for them. I see. That's a shame. That looks bad. And that's a sheer drop off of the cliff, so that's obviously not what I want. That looks like a boss arena, though. I don't want that yet. I will definitely take more Queen Iron, though. Oh, okay, there is an actual... Thank goodness. I'm just gonna casually teleport the heck out and upgrade the sword, because this sword is sick. Like, oh my god, that sword is sick. It's so good. Just, here's a stinger. It knocks over big enemies. It knocked over Big Bertha. Imagine just casually being like, ah, that's cute. You're a special enemy. And just yeet them off a cliff every time. Guaranteed. That is so strong, because there are so many cliffs in this game for some reason. Hook me up, please. Oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. Just, I wonder, what could I possibly want to upgrade? I wish I could upgrade it more, but that's okay. I'll just wait. I only need 3 more iron. That's not too bad. If push comes to shove, I will farm that iron off-stream. I don't care. That is totally worth it. Like, no question. Are there any abilities I want to unlock? Out of curiosity. So I haven't really checked too much. Because any ability is fair game, and I just have to pay extra to unlock them further. Falling was the way you died in the game, it honestly made you very annoyed. I see. I don't think I've died to falling once yet, to be honest. Never really had a reason to worry about it. Okay, that reduces stamina usage. But I don't have the McJimmies for it. And these are all incredibly expensive. And also active. No, I think I'm good for now. I'll probably mess with that more off-stream if I want to, just to play around with for giggles, because otherwise I'll be sitting here all day just looking at the menu, and that's no good. Gotta keep those little tendencies in check a little bit, so it's at least somewhat watchable. Okay, so we got big old boss fight, probably. I'm feeling confident with this sword and this loadout. Or maybe not a boss. 'Cause there's just normal dudes over there. Not sure, there's a lot of anti-venom they're giving me. A ladder? Wait, why am I even using this ladder? How much fall damage do I actually take? None. Got it. Mino plays code vein menus. That's why I'm reluctant to play some RPGs, because I feel like that's just what it would turn into.
Kevin was a boy who had been
Well, that was just
enslaved
totally free.
by merciless revenants.
Die, Angel, you don't belong in this world. Don't you see we're living in some kind of shortcut ladder hellhole? Got it. I'll keep that in mind. I do appreciate the ladder animations. They are all very good. It's like, yes, you're an anime vampire. Act like it on this ladder, damn it. Hello. Wait, wrong one. God, that's so good. Just instant. Oh, okay, I thought it actually guard broke him. I was wrong. There we go. Oh, that guy did more damage than I thought. That was a solid 500. But that's okay. I can live with that. Mailbox, die! The mailbox is invincible! Oh no! The feds, they're coming! And that is definitely a boss fight. You, though, you I can handle just fine. Come here. Shit! Okay, it's not always that easy. It's not always a guaranteed. Fuck. Okay, ow. Your point's been made. Okay, I thought that was more of a poise break than it is. However... Oh, backstabs also give you more E-core. Good to know. Piece of cake. Prometheus Part B. Is that all the parts already? Can I check that? Inventory. Where would that even be? Prometheus A, B... Oh, I'm missing C. Well, the dedication to Vampire is appreciated. I know, right? You are definitely stronger than your average Joe Smo Dark Souls man, that's to say the least. Because I'm wielding the sword with one hand. Which looks ridiculous while you're just prancing... Wait, speaking of... Rotten Missile. Oh, nice. So... That's all one path. So that's fully explored. There's this over here, but I'm not sure how to get to the other side of that. And yeah, backstabbing is pretty nice, and it's actually easier than I thought, to be honest. But... I don't know. It seems still a little finicky. Just a tiny bit. But yeah, since I took a beating there, I should definitely make sure, since there's a boss coming up, I might as well make sure it works out. Just a little bit. Or I could just do this. Boink. God, that's... Oh god, that's so good. That feels so good to do. That's not a backstab. That's also not a backstab. But okay, sure. Why not? Probably used that a little too early, but I don't mind at this point. Although I bet you there's at least one more ambush before that. Wait, no, I was just here, so there can't be an ambush. Or it would have happened already. Have you ever played Devil May Cry 5 before? Oh no, Lewis is back.
We lost the race. Well, strength succeeds where speed.
Let me guess, she's going to turn into a vampire, conveniently. Oh no, it's Bug. The ultimate predator. Giant Bug.
Without your blood, we'll all suffer. Or didn't you think about that when you ran off?
Nope, that's not Bug, that's Hot Lady, I think. Question mark. Nope, just Bug Lady. Also kind of hot, not gonna lie. Don't really like the whole tail mouth thing, but I don't know, to each their own. It is cool, though. It's just a giant dragon tail. Basically invincible along with backstabbing, they're always frustrating, though. Yeah, the timing still seems... titty. I mean, what? Okay, that's a little much. Come on, you're gonna TOS us at this rate. Butterfly of Delirium. Oh, God, okay. Okay, I'm... Oh, look at you. Okay, the health bar is not that big, though. But it's charging up a poison mist? Okay, I'm just trying... Oh, I cannot run at all while locked on. Good to know. However, no, that's not what I wanted. Back off. Okay. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong thing. I want to do this instead. Right in the booty. Woo! Look at you. That was a weird poison attack, but sure. I feel like Mia definitely was the right choice for this. Wow, are you just getting stunned by Mia constantly? Oh, I totally whipped that. Nope. I know better. It seems really hard to actually get close enough to attack most of the time, though. And that was a cheap shot. Oh boy, now that's why there's so many antidotes, I see. Oh, I don't have enough Ichor, obviously. Oh wait, she's stunned. I think. Yes. That was my chance to actually do something, but I fucked up. Woo! Thank you, Mia. Okay. I'm still in this. It's just so weird not being able to actually move as fast as... Oh shit. Getting out of that. So I feel like I should be able to move a little bit faster. So I'm too used to Elden Ring at this point, I think. Ooh, just getting clocked. Okay, that was simultaneously easier and harder than I thought it would be. For a second boss. I died to the first boss more, to be completely honest, and yeah, Mia was carrying a little bit. Just a little bit.
I remember you. Where's the girl? Answer me! Where did you take her?
We're taking custody of the girl.
That human belongs
Also,
to
did you
us.
see us just fight the giant hot insect dragon lady? You really think you have a
Humans aren't
chance?
property. They have the same right to live that any of us do.
Ah, yes.
That noble act.
Clearly.
They have no rights.
I've never heard of
Now
this
why
story
should they
before in a
feel?
vampire
We're
setting.
the ones keeping
Never.
safe after all.
And yeah, that is
Why were
true.
we kicked
Weapons do
out
affect
our
movement
race?
speed as well, I
Who did we
suppose.
die for? Again and again at the Queen's hand. We writhe with this terrible thirst. We live in fear of joining the ranks of the lost. And for whose sake? It's all in the service of humans.
Is it?
Blood is the
There's
only
hardly
price
any
they have to
humans
pay,
here.
and they have a pretty good deal. That doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want with them. And what about the rights of revenants? Huh? It's not like we're choosing to live this way because it's such a barrel of laughs.
That should be
Here.
enough to get you through a month or so.
Wait, that lasts a month?
Whoa,
One
whoa,
bead.
Hold on a minute.
One bead lasts a
Just
month.
make sure that you and I never cross paths.
It's okay, we can just make more of them.
One
Somehow.
only warning.
Anime
The
protag.
Crimson Sword?
Oh god, he's just a Kirito, isn't he? Bye. And yes, this game is just entirely filled to the brim of thirst and all
I
kinds.
guess we'll be rationing for a while.
We can make more of it.
Well, what is lost can be
We have this
found
giant
again.
tree thing here. Let's just make more of it here. That's how it works, right?
I swear I'll end it. The Revenant's suffering must end.
Okay, Gary Stu, we get it. Don't even look at him. He's not worth looking at. We have Mia now. We're safe. We don't have to worry about him. That was a lot of stuff. Although I don't know if I got any codes or anything, because I was not checking very much. I was too busy trying not to die. So I don't think I got a new weapon. Did I get a new code? No. Did I get anything besides just a whole buttload of haze from that? Because I did not see it if I did. Oh well. I'll take the level ups. Can always farm out more Queen Iron later. So, out of curiosity... Idea. Put you there. Normal, 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 slow, normal. Never mind, there's nothing that's technically fast yet mobility-wise, so I guess I'll hold off on that idea. Because that idea is not applicable yet. But yeah, I could just have one weapon for movement traversal, and then one for just smacking the crap out of things. And that should work. It would be like using claws in Elden Ring, just for Bloodhound Step, basically. Can't see what could possibly go wrong with that. I guess I can go a little bit further. Just to see. Speaking of... Wow, look. It's like giving that stuff away was meaningless. Here's some more. Wow. The problem we had was instantly solved in the span of not even 5 seconds, basically. I know that Kingdom Hearts is light! Like, come on. This is so silly.
Okay. We can trace the flow of the blood beads from here. Just a sec. Give me a moment to finish this, then we can head out.
Oh no, he's pissing on the tree!
Our destination is this way.
Well, that's convenient.
This should get us there.
We set? Alright then.
At least they don't force you to go back to
I know you're
base.
there.
You could have just stayed hiding.
Stay back! I'm the one who decides how I live.
We've
I won't listen to you
never
anymore.
spoken before.
That's fine. Just put down the knife.
I'm sick and tired of it. Day after day having my blood sucked by
Yes,
every passing
it's the blood that they're sucking on, clearly.
I'm not an animal.
You're right. And we can help you. I know someone who can take you to one
Seriously,
of the
these designs are just like, yes, every girl must have a super J-cup rack for no reason.
What?
You won't have to spend your days living in fear of revenants anymore. Although you will be asked to donate blood.
Just a little bit as a treat.
It's a trick. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that?
Ah yes, here's my card.
Everything
Commission me for that blood.
paper. You're the one who decides.
Just don't tell the bots about it, or else they'll come for that blood too.
Why?
Ah yes, we heard you need blood design at jpeg.me.
That's all. All right, we should hurry.
Seriously, this freaking... And yeah, that's a lot of bite marks, to be fair. Damn. That would have been too simple. Yeah, no, she's pretty messed up. Just a little. Also, holy crap, she is tall. What the fuck? Why is she so big? Like, she's a full head taller than me. Oh, speaking of bots, wow, I somehow summoned them.
I thought all revenants.
Interesting.
But I guess there are guys like you out there too, huh?
Yes, guys like me.
I'll try to be more positive about the shelter.
Seriously though.
Thanks
Tall AF.
for helping me out.
We're also wearing the same kind of boots, so it's not your heels. Anyways, beep, 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 beep. I know, I'm famous. Don't you also love being famous? We all love being famous in this chat, baby. Hee 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 hee. And to the Shadow Realm you go. Wow, how convenient. They can just feel the fame pouring off of me. The most successful male streamer there. Who am I kidding? Well, that's not a big deal. I do this for fun. I do this for shits and giggles. If I wanted to be popular, I would just sell out and do all that other crap. I would just become an Apex streamer. And be like, yo, what's up, guys? We're playing Apex today. Look at this stuff. My 420 lead-ass guns. Aw, hell yeah, motherfucker. Like, come on. And yeah, she is a giant. I was about to say, it's like, I feel sorry for you. I really do, but also, wow, she hot. She big. Oh my god. Big lady, always appreciated. But the circumstances, no. Down. Not allowed. I don't want this out. Although it does make me move faster, so maybe I do. I don't understand why they keep doing this, though. We need to load in the next area. Okay, here's our solution. Load in a lot more stuff with empty space. Wait, I'm actually gonna... Really? That actually kind of means a lot. No, I'm not tearing up. Shut up. But thank you very much, Attempt. Never mentioned that I almost cried like a dumbass. That was a lot more heartwarming than you know.
This place has changed completely too.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Seems like
Caelid.
Everything's changed since the Great Collapse. The only thing that stayed the same is our appearance.
You were already this Bishi anime stuff? That's surprising.
Come on. We won't find the source.
Oh my god, it really is just Caelid Elden Ring, except 2 years in advance, 3 years in advance in this case.
You say something, Louis?
No.
Why didn't I?
Is this really my...
Yes, you also get to have really, probably generic character flaws. Good job! Let me just take that quick little trip down memory lane. Wait, don't we need the waifu here to actually do this? I feel like we might have fucked up a bit. Or do we not actually need her? Oh god, flashbanged. I guess we don't need her. There's no point in having... That's weird. So I thought she was the one who helped us not go completely crazy from doing that before, but I guess I'm wrong. So the plot makes even less sense now.
classes done for the day?
You don't need her for anything, it seems.
She sure is. In fact,
Aw, thanks, attempt.
today too. Go on ahead and see her.
Being appreciated is nice every now and then, as a treat. But yeah, it's weird. They made it seem like
And then, what did the professor
the initial girl that you meet was super important.
Well, there's no cure like the obscure.
And yet she's not here and we're just doing this anyways.
Another groaner.
So I don't know what her significance is anymore, to be honest.
I hope the experiments end soon. So, how are you
Feel bad for him.
I'm fine. Could be worse. Your sister has been taking good care of me, so don't worry.
Oh no, we're trapped in here.
I'm the only one who can do it.
We have to feel sad for another minute.
So I'll be okay. Anyway, enough about that. I want to hear more.
Well, yeah, if she's not needed for this memory stuff, or also making the blood beads appear, then she's probably something related to a final boss or something. Which is pretty obvious, but honestly, considering how this game has been so far, I would not put it past them to just do that.
Oh,
Really wouldn't.
early again, Louis. Is school
Wait, did we
right
just
now?
travel in a loop?
Yeah. The professors are devoting all their time.
Oh wait, no, it's just a different time. I see, I see.
Well, we're having a hard time suppressing what's causing the rejection. Ordinarily, we wouldn't let you see her.
I see. Thanks. I appreciate it.
We shouldn't let you see here, but instead we need a tragedy to happen first. For the plot to move on, you see.
Yeah. Why? Why does it have to be me?
Cruz.
I like the blinking light. That's actually a pretty good use of visual... I don't know how you'd explain it. Visual cinematography?
I won't give up.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, McCanary and Raiders to Anime Waifu Souls and Memories. I am Mino Cyborg Sea Slug, currently going through a weird loop of story. My boy.
Please, Louis.
Yeah, the memories do seem pretty good, even if the story still doesn't make a lot of sense.
Cruz, I can't.
And yeah, this is my second stream of Code Vein, just in the early part still.
Stop me.
Have a good night, McCanary, and hope you have a great day tomorrow as well.
Please.
The story is shit. I see, Tiberius, I see. I mean, to be fair,
I can't.
the presentation's nice. In some parts. Vampire anime shit, pretty accurate. But hey, you can make yourself super cute. So, could be worse. And the visual storytelling is amazing, it's just the actual telling of the story through words is generally not as good. Like that? Unless that's a bug, that's good. Like the groaning, the lights blinking, those are all wonderful little set pieces. Also, okay, speaking of set pieces. Well then. I see. Thanks, Shrini Hannah, if I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the stream. I'd say I'm decently cute. Just a little bit. There are charm points here and there. Also, yeah, no, you messed up, Lewis. What the heck? Oh wait, you did this. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the most... Okay, then. That's a good set piece. What the...
Why didn't I?
A little over the top, but it works. And I'm confident enough, I suppose. I wouldn't be doing this in the first place, I suppose. So, did you have fun with your past memories, Lewis, you funny cardboard man? Feel bad for him.
I'm still not completely sure what happened back then.
Oh wait, you were there. Oh wait, he must have been the guy at the front desk.
Too. I was a revenant. I heard a lot of folks died then,
But didn't know that Lewis did all of the killing, I imagine.
For real. A genuine memory from my past. From when the Queen... From when Cruz...
Wait, the Queen's his sister? Huh.
Guess I can't really hide
That really is just a shonen protagonist, huh?
That was real.
Okay, bye, Lewis. Goodbye, cardboard man. See you later. Ah, I hate the flashbang, though. That's okay. We doing good. It's a shame we gotta keep the masks on all the time, but what can you do?
Nobody would want to relive that. I couldn't stop Cruz from going into a frenzy.
And yeah, the tail's nice.
So many
It can go
people
up
lost
and
their
down.
lives, including my sister.
Although I usually just keep it up, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it.
My frailty. But if we can find the source and ensure a stable supply of blood beads, then revenants will be freed from their thirst.
I feel like somebody would have issue with that.
Once that happens, there will no longer be any need for Silva's levy system.
A waggle function would be nice, to be fair.
Finally be able to live together in peace.
I mean, it kind of wiggles on its own due to the whole fluid movement thing.
I'm going to take responsibility for my past.
Just a little bit.
I think it's the least I can do.
Then stop talking about it. Let's get it done. Are we ending this nightmare or what?
I feel like this is a script written by one of those AIs that have seen like 3,000 generic shonen animes, and they just kind of decided that, yes, just do that but with vampires and anime. There you go. And Dark Souls. Perfect. Prometheus Vestige 1. So, did that actually get me an ability or not? Nope. Vanime. Family. Wait, no, it'd just be... It honestly doesn't really sound any different than family. It's just family instead of family. Which I guess it is if the queen is supposedly a sister. It's silly. Vampires are pretty interesting, to be fair. They did get overused for a long time, but not as much as zombies did back then. Vamp-themed word list. I mean, so far they've just been like, what if instead of vampire we just make everything blood? This is a blood bead. This is a blood river. This is a blood stream. Everything is just blood. What's that smell? It's blood. And yes, there's, for some reason, half of the enemies are just ninjas throwing shuriken or knives at you for some reason. Which is weird for a Souls-like. And yes, the sword is pretty chonky. Also, you can just casually... Stinger. No problem. Like, look at that. Because, as I tend to do for first playthroughs, we go big boys with big boys. I feel like I might be just not using the hammer as much as I should, but it has its perks too. But I honestly definitely prefer the sword, because that stinger will launch every enemy off a cliff almost every time. It's ridiculous. Bonk Squad is best squad. I'm glad you agree. Freezing cart. Oh, hello there! You are a little ugly. Off the cliff you go! Every time. Although I hope they don't drop items, because I'd feel pretty stupid about that. But it's usually just mini-bosses that drop the... Hi! Oh, okay, there's a little harder to hit on the ground, but that's not too bad. I think it's worth it. What's your swinging at? Oh my god, the reach on that, though. That is ridiculous. So I only just picked this up maybe 30 minutes ago, and this sword is my best friend. Also, thank you very much, Rennie Hana, for following. Welcome to the Slug Gang. Hope you enjoy your stay. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Exceed and... Okay, so it's like Bloodborne. Oh, head pats, thank you very much. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, pat, pat. Hee hee. And yes, I have little wiggly boy on my tail too, but he kind of wanders off screen a little bit sometimes. Like, Benihana. Again, I also don't know Benihana is correct either. But that's what comes to mind. Okay, I am pronouncing it right, thank you. Okay, we got nice old upgrade juice. And a split path. And an item that I missed. I do like that they just kind of show them on the map. Just... Oh, it's up there. I wonder. I don't think there was any path otherwise, but I might have missed something. Yep, I definitely missed something. Or not. There's no ladder or anything. And yes, it's a good head pad. I generally just leave it on until I die, or I remember that it's a thing. It's cute. It sticks around. I do not mind being stuck in the head pad zone. It is comfy. Boink. Oh shit. Already just going off. Oh, you are big. Hello there. You know what? I never tried. Okay, you can definitely combo into the baseball swing. Good stuff, good stuff. Because R2 is not just run, it actually activates unique attacks without running, which is very nice. Also, hello there. What you doing? No. Oh, we have the same weapon, kind of. Isn't that cute? But mine's arguably better if you didn't get launched so far away I couldn't hit you. But I can backstab, I suppose. Or not. Mia will just do it for me, for shits and giggles. Pop that homie into an air like a flyball. Hell yeah! That is the way to do it. The problem is I do whip a little more often than I'd like, but I'll get the hang of this weapon eventually. Chemical lights. Also, the climbing animations are fantastic. Like, you got regular climb, but instead, just jump up using your vampire. And then the slide down is also very stylish. Just fireman. Bloop. Very nice. Very nifty. Also, I feel like I am missing a lot of stuff. The map is not helping very much because it's so vertical. Oh, hello there! You are somebody. Not that tough, though. Uh-oh. Okay, I was about to say, how do you miss from point-blank range, dude? I should... Never mind, he's already dead. I gotta get used to the spacing on this, because I'm whipping just a little too much for my liking still. Ooh. I do like these are just casually on the ground, it helps out a lot. Who needs to go to a shrine? Just use it from your inventory. There you go. Instant flask regen. Maximum. +3, you say. Can I actually... No, I can't. I wish I could actually use half of these as a strength build, but no. That would be... It even has a decent strength scaling, it's just my mind scaling isn't high enough. Same with the willpower. Oh well. And how do I miss at point blank range? Good question. It is a mystery. We're just playing XCOM, Dark Souls Edition, with more anime titty, obviously. Okay, I think that's all that was down here. At least I hope so. But then again, the map has not made a lot of sense from the start. What are we looking at? I missed something back here that I just casually walked past. There we go. A dagger, kind of flimsy, but sure. Blood cartridge. That looks like that will definitely kill me, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, hi! Also, again, before the raid, as I mentioned, this is really big on Dark Souls 2 enemy design, where they just pop up behind corners constantly. It's kind of ridiculous. Wait, literally from where? From up above? Just have the enemies just spawn out of the sky. Or off the cliff, I suppose. Lost Broadsword. I think that's just the standard set, isn't it? Oh wait, I already have tons of those, never mind. Okay. Do I actually... Oh, never mind, forget the backstab, this guy's already active. And he has poise. Baseball! That's good stuff. That is so good. I love that. Okay, can I get you to drop down early, maybe? Without pissing off everyone else here. Uh-oh. Oh, right, they have guns. Ooh, that's rough. And Mia's already dead. That's very rough. Well, that's okay. I think she comes back if all the enemies died, but I'm not sure on that. Oh no, I think she's dead. Oops. That's a bit of a problem. XCOM with anime style appeals would be a very good game and easy to market. I know, right? I mean, to be fair though, they kind of make the aliens a little... like the snake titty and all that stuff, if I remember right. Like, at least in XCOM 2. Okay, so Mia's dead. That is definitely an issue. And I'm carrying a lot of haze on me. And they have a tendency to drop from the cliffs. But I can't target anything, so... don't worry about it. Yeah, definitely the stinger is the way to go, because otherwise it is way too whiffable. Question mark? There is a very big boy somewhere. I should just double stinger. Speaking of big boy, what's up? Whoa, God, he is spinning to win. Fortunately, Stinger is just that good. She's gone unless you get to her fast, I see. So you can revive them in the same way if you're... okay. I'll keep that in mind for future reference. What are you? Oh, you're still alive. Or not. You just take a long time to actually disappear. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm cutting it way too close on some of these. Just a little bit. Chemical lights. I just phased through his butt. What even? Ah, magic. That is definitely going to be a problem here. Okay, no healing left. Just gonna go for it. Fortunately, their health is pretty low. Same rules for them as apply to you can also heal them. Which I imagine probably takes one of my little healy doodads. Just a little bit. No time for stealth. Only stab. Okay, maybe should have stepped a little bit more. Oh, hi. Hello there. At least they're slow. Baseball! Oh! That's pretty cool. The part where I am dying is less cool. Do I have... not a whole lot. Maybe if I preemptively Dragoon dive. Oh, that has a charge on it! Nice! Okay, that was definitely worth it. thought that was a lot more close range than that. So I was trying to do it in advance. Oh, this is a lot of dudes with no checkpoints. That might be a problem. Unless I find some kind of shortcut. I am down to the bare minimum. I don't even have any blood left, or ichor, to use. Just corner check everything. Wait, did I just go in a complete circle? Oh wait, you're still alive. Okay. Wait. I have not been here because I would have picked that item up first. Elegant fountain pen. Just a gift for your waifus. Oh, don't roll off the cliff. That would be bad. Please tell me this is a shortcut of some kind. Wait, no, I think I've been here. I'm definitely have been here. Right? Right. Oh well. That's no problem. Push comes to shove, I can just walk back, I suppose. Which is a shame, but I don't know where the heck else I can go. At a glance, anyways. Let's see. That, if I remember right, yeah. At this health especially, that will just kill me, if there's any fall damage at all. Oh, hi. No. Ah, come on! Look at that spin to win. I will have a good night. Thanks for coming by, Silos Viper. Hope you have a good sleep. Or whatever else you were doing. It is getting kind of late. I want that haze back. Okay. Oh. I heard someone else. I did not see someone else, though. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna go corpse run it, I suppose. To some extent. There we go. Who needs to lock on? Oh, that is tempting. It's only a dagger, though. Never mind. That would have been really stupid if I died to that. Oh, I wish I could combo off the stinger a little bit better. Like I can with the baseball swing, but so far no dice. You gonna come down here, or are you just gonna chill up there? You can just chill up there. I don't mind. Okay. My stuff is this way. You did not get tossed up like a little baseball, so that sucks, honestly. I almost just completely... Oh wait, they have guns. Right. Wait, he still hasn't noticed. You have a lot more poise than I thought. Because even a stinger and a baseball swing, and he's just totally standing there, is just tanking it. Which is... It feels odd. It feels like it's inconsistent if they stagger or not. Which is unfortunate. Uh-oh. Nope. Just... So I definitely cannot rely on that. Oh well. Nope. Not dying to you. That would be stupid. Okay, I went down there, and now I'm back to where I was. Good, 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 good. Where... Thank you. Okay. And this time I have a Mia with me, so it should be much easier. Unless I just whiff entirely! Oh no. He's just catching me on the backswing every time. Not again, not the same way! Are you kidding me? Almost the same way again. Get out of here. You little turd. Also, I did die, I suppose, so... Blurp. Head pat defeated. No longer comfy, only here for revenge. It looks like you should be able to drop, but it definitely is not the case. So it's just a complete and total maze at this... Wait. Aha! Here we go. Plunging attacks? Plunging attacks. Yeah! Plunging attacks! Good, I was not wrong. Very nice, very nice. Just another dagger. Wait. Did I just go in another circle? I just went in another circle. Where am I actually going? Okay, I saw this before. That was weird. Fought this guy. It's a very unhelpful map. I just keep going, though. I should... Ah. Okay, I was about to say. And I'm out of health again. But I feel like I'm definitely making... You know what? What if I just ran for it? What if I just ran for it and see what happens? It's not like they'll catch me anytime soon, right? Meanwhile, Mia can just smack him around. 90% circles? That is unfortunate. Also, yeah, another circle, speaking of it. One of these has to be the right circle. I definitely didn't get that before. I feel like if I keep heading up, that might be where I need to go. But again, it's very hard to tell. No, because I've walked this way too. And actually, I'm heading down, not... You know what? I'm already right by the checkpoint. I might as well spend this 17,000 I'm holding, and then make a run for it. Because otherwise, I'm going to feel pretty stupid when I lose all of this. But I don't think I have enough metal to upgrade the sword. Nope, just the one. Oh well. At least now I can corpse run and not care if I die. So that's nice. Just switch to the axe so I get more speed and just make a run for it. Because this is not worth it. Fighting them every single time. They're not very fast anyways, even by soul standards. I do kind of want that, but I just don't know how to get to it still. Bonk. Okay. Here we go. For all the Jimmies and Russells. Oh, I'm going backwards through this area. I see. Okay, then. That's not a ladder here. I need to actually run properly, too. Just a little bit. It'll be fine. Oh, hi. Maybe down here? If I just... If I could jump it, that would be nice, but that is not the case, is it? Okay. Definitely progress of some sort. Mia, you can handle this, right? Oh, hi. Oh, what the? You're an actual player character, kind of? That was weird. I was not expecting an actual regular vampire. Just... Hello there. I'm in the middle of something. I am in the middle of something, sir. Okay. That is one problem solved, at least. That was very silly. feel like I should get to an actual proper cutscene or something before I stop, though, even if it is kind of late. Let's see, I came down this way. I did not go this way, though. This is definitely... Oh, you guys are serious. Seriously weak. Got him. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, never mind. You actually are weak. I was worried over nothing. Or I just completely whiffed that. Well, shit. Not that bad. Fast, but not too bad. Player antagonist would be fun, like in Dark Souls. I know, right? Riot Breaker +3. Guessing that is a gun. Or not? Yeah, it is a bayonet gun. That I definitely can't use, so I don't have the willpower on my current... I wish you could upgrade these or something. Or at least if I could find a one like Berserker that was Berserker but better, maybe? That would be nice. Something more specialized towards strength. I mean, I guess Prometheus is kind of okay. It's just the weight limit goes way down and I can't use my swords anymore. My HP also goes into the dirt. My mobility would definitely go up, though. I'll think about it, even if it is Lewis's stinky little code. Maybe if I unequipped this... How much does this weigh? 70... Does that weigh more than the sword? No, it doesn't, but that's still a hefty chunk. So out of curiosity, can I unequip these? Does not seem like it. Nope. Huh. So I'd have to find something that weighs really small like the pipe, I suppose. Or maybe one of these bayonets. But then I have to set everything back up again, so I'm going to hold off on that until between streams or something, because otherwise that's going to take forever. Oh, I almost just walked right off. More upgrade juice, always nice to have. Heal up just for the halibut. Could have sworn I had more of these flasks, though. I thought I had 6 at this point, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh well. Wonder if this guy's still chilling out over here. Or did Mia get him? Hello? Yeah, he's just chilling. He drops a lot of haze for someone so weak, though, to be honest. I mean, upgrades are so cheap, I might as well level up every chance I get. At least they are so far. Look at you. Town of Sacrifice. That? Oh, good. Queen Iron. I'm almost ready to upgrade this further. Powerful spices. Not those little weak spices you get over in Britain. Okay, I think that just loops back around, so I want to go... Oh, hi. He actually ran the whole way around. I'm impressed. And it is nice not having to grind a lot, yeah. That is true. Plunging attack. Yeah, wait, you're still alive. Unexpected. So wait, where am I actually going? This seems like a good route as any. Even if the map ends here for some reason. That's fine. Although, does it end because there's a boss fight soon or not? That is the question. Okay, that is a lot of snipers. Wait. Did I not? I did not kill it. I actually whiffed entirely. Huh. Okay, these guys are a little annoying. Oh, these guys are a lot stronger than the other ones. Okay, then. Oh, there's another guy, too! Who are you? Wow, that guy gets knocked over pretty easily, though. So it could be worse. Ah! Where did Mia even go? Did she fall off the cliff? This is pretty rough up here. Oh yeah, she just casually teleported back up. Yeah, thanks for all the help, Mia.
Are you really sure I'm cut out for this?
Yeah, maybe? I do kind of want to, even if I will probably die in the attempt. Oh, you were still alive. I see. Whenever you're eating food with parents, they always are careful with the pepper. Except normal ground pepper is spicy. Is that a meme or is that actually true? Because if that's true, I'm so sorry, attempt. That is very rough. Nope. Not tying to that. Are you kidding me? There's no way. And at least if I do die, Mia's here to help me out. Always check corners. Wait, where are you going? Wait. Oh, I almost ate it there. That would have been bad. It's a meme and it's... Oh, I'm very sorry. Spice makes the life flow, baby. Oh, big stompy. Oh. And Mia's dead. Wait. I tried, but I did not get the option to revive. Probably because I have no actual health on me to use. That sucks. Chocolate garlic flakes. Weird, but okay. Could have sworn I heard a vestige, though. I guess I'm wrong? Oh, there's another path. Okay, no one behind me, at least. Oh, there's a vestige shard. Nope! What was that?! He just ninja'd a rifle! He just doing backflips while shooting a rifle? What is that? Anime! Oh my god, that was ridiculous. It's sad eating bland foods. I am so sorry. I really am. Wait, where did Mia go again for the 6th time? Oh, sod it. I'm just gonna run. I'm just switching to axe and running again. That was not worth the time. That is a little unfortunate, though. Oh, God. I may have made a mistake. That was a lot of shotguns and a lot of backflips. Oh, this is a... Wait, can they snipe me through enemies? That's crazy. Also, this is a different direction entirely. Oops. However... It's a-okay. And it is pretty impressive to watch them do shotgun backflips. I mean, oh my god, I wish I could do shotgun backflips. That would be sick. Just look at me. Pachoo! Okay, Operation Get Haze Back, Part 2. Backstab already failed. Big steppy activated. But that's okay. That's what big sword is for. Just counter the big with a bigger. Okay, you guys were kind of an actual threat, so... Gonna take care of... Never mind, I got interrupted mid-combo. Oh well. It should be near here somewhere, though.
Are you really sure I'm cut out for this?
Oh, I just missed that one entirely. Huh. Just a bunch of them back 800 miles, that's fine. It wasn't that far away. And that guy's just kind of chilling out over here. Completely blind. Oh my... Where did I actually go? That is so far away. That's okay, I just have to drop down, right? Should be good enough. Never mind, that will kill me. So, if that's not the case, it's gotta be... Wait, what? Actually what? Because that's the top of the cliff. If I could jump, I could make that, but I sure as heck can't in this game, as far as I'm aware. Just fall with style. That's not it either. How did I get over there? Ah, here we go. This should be it, I think. Maybe? This is very, very confusing. I feel like I've just gone backwards a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, there he is. I went backwards so much, it's not even funny. Wait. Let me check something real quick. Can I heal on ladders? No, I can't. And down the hole he goes. Oh, wait. But didn't I just go this way? What? That doesn't seem right. Unless I take a left here instead, that might be it. Yes, okay, it's just a left here instead. Now, I hope it is worth it and I don't immediately die again, because I'm going to feel very stupid if that's the case. Hello. Ah! You actually got me this time. Need to be a little bit more careful of that. Just in case. One big circle indeed. Okay, that's where I died last time. I don't need a dick with you. Could have sworn there were more... I was about to say, I could have sworn there were more dudes like here, like the guy that killed me last time. Which was a non-issue for some reason. Not that I mind. That's death. Okay, just gonna casually pick these up. You... Go off a cliff! God damn it! You couldn't just listen to one simple direction. But it's fine, I'm taking this anyways. Whether you like it or not. Oh, nice! Nice baseball. Very, very nice, Mia. Thank you. Real lifesaver there. Okay, so that was one of these little mappy boys. Not an actual item. Boy, do I feel stupid about that now. I died for nothing. And now I have to find some way to get back? I think I can just drop off here. Yeah, I can. It just looks really risky is all. And then from here is up and to the right. I just have to schmoob around this guy a bit. It should be fine. He's not that fast. Just ignore him. Okay, Me'll take care of it. She's a good girl. Just take a little nap. Okay, do I actually have enough metal? I think I do now. Nope, I'm still missing one. That sucks. And this definitely looks like another boss arena, alright, so we can do this and then end it, I suppose. Good 3 hours. A lot more than I was expecting, considering... epic music time, I guess? Okay, I think this is an actual monster this time. Look at you! Look at you! Okay, yeah, no, you're cool as hell. In an edgy kind of way. That is an actual vampire. For anime-wise. Yeah, no. You will do. You will do, my dude. Let's go. Oh, he is already casting. Some kind of bullshit. Insatiable Despot. Oh, he's fast. He has a deck build. Oh, did it actually cancel out everything I used? That sucks. Uh-oh, that's an explosion. Oh, I actually stunned... Wait, you're summoning enemies? That's so bullshit. You're the worst kind of boss, then. Nope, 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 nope. You just get out of here. Out of time. Wait, what is that? No, I must kill it. I don't know why, but I feel like it's a good idea. Okay, get over here. Woohoo! Good old Dragoon dive. You are hard to... Yeah, no, he's just flailing, so that's why you're hard to dodge. You're like a big version of those torch enemies in Dark Souls. I don't like that. He's also a little too fast for the sword, almost, it feels. That's bullshit. That is a tracking overhead. I hate those. Wait. Is this a phase change, or is it just free damage? I completely whiffed! Are you kidding me? Oh. That's a trident. He is serious. But he should be easier to dodge. In theory, I totally dodged, but okay. Wait, that's an AoE. Interesting. Oh wait, is that tracking? Really? Look at you. Look at you. What an interesting guy. Nope, bad time to... I hate those tracking overheads. But he's almost dead. Okay, I just have to dodge towards it. Come on. Oh, I keep going between his legs! Come here. That's dangerous. Wait. Fuck. Okay, almost there. Just... all the jimmies! All the jimmies! Just hit his leg! Woo! Tyrant's Labyrinth. Ooh, I get that. Really? You're just handing that to me. Hello there. Oh, the damage is actually kind of not great, but what do you do? Also, what is your speed? It's surprisingly normal. And yes, no, these monster designs are... Wow, that is way smaller when I use it. It is just a standard axe. That is disappointing. I was so excited. I was so excited. And this is what we get. This little thing. It's just the hammer, but shiny. They really just came in with a lighter hammer that does less damage, and called it a day. That's some bullshit. That is actually stupid. When the first boss's weapon, even at only +3... Even if you upgraded this, I don't think it would be as much damage as the Juggernaut. And it doesn't seem to attack any faster either. And it's smaller, so I'm not sure what the point of this weapon is. It doesn't even do any blood, fire, ice, or lightning. So I especially don't know what the point of this weapon existing is, when this is already a thing. I guess it scales better with mind and willpower? But why would you be worried about that when you're using an axe? That doesn't make any sense. That's so weird. Oh well. Auto-replenish items. And he only gave 1 level. Where I gained like 5 levels just running over here. More than that, I think. Very strange boss. He was cool. He just didn't give a whole hell of a lot. Also, here's the Sunny D force field? I don't know. Thank you, Sunny D force field. May I please have another? Just gonna make some blood berries. They'll quench ya! But only 1 bloodberry per funny little tree. Any more would be too many. Just 1. That's it. Everybody gets 1.
So, where are you dragging us off to next?
Also, is there an actual plot beyond this? Because it's just, ah yes, follow the funny light.
What?
The blood vein here leads to the old city ruins.
Wasn't that where we started?
Huh? Wait, hold on a second. Shouldn't it lead
Or is it in a...
the old city
Right, it's a
ruins?
ley line. Ley lines go in circles. That makes sense, kind of. Oh my god, you're right, it is just one big circle. Of course. That at least makes sense, because ley lines traditionally would be circular in nature.
Hey, look at that.
So if you applied that to these blood veins, that would make sense. The weird force field, slightly less so. Sunny D membranes. Yeah, I know, right? So what did I just walk into? Is there already another boss? Or... Well then. That's a really cool weapon and I want it now. At least as far as edgelord vampire stuff goes.
Careful. It's the hunter.
Oh no, the hunter! And who you? She looks cute at a glance. Good enough for me. Or is she kind of like Io in that she's one of those weirdos who has some kind of special power? I mean, she's got the same general assets and the same general kind of outfit, so yeah, that might be assumed. Oh yes, just plunge your key into her. It'll be fine. She's enjoying it. It's her fetish. Don't kink shame.
What your story is, but let go of the woman.
She's... Why are you so angry? She was totally up for it. She's like, yeah, no, just plunge it right in there. Just plunge your big, thorny sack right into me, she says. And then he just casually teleports away like it's no big deal. Go figure. Deprived of another boss fight. Shameful. Stop interrupting our kink session time. Get out of here, normies. I mean, it looked completely consensual to me. I don't know what they're worried about. Is this...
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Oh, is this another memory? Nope, it is not. Just Darkseeker code. Many battle-ready gifts specialize in those that deal with Venom. Oh no, status ailment code. You know what? I wonder, though. What stats does it have? Oh, that strength is terrible, though. Even Prometheus has better strength for crying out loud. And that's little Leon's thing. Or Luis's thing. Honestly, doesn't matter. Generic protagonist's thing at this point. So I guess we just go back home. Wait. Oh, okay, it was collected already. I was about to say, are we just leaving that there? I should probably make sure that if I go back a cutscene doesn't trigger, because otherwise I'm going to feel very stupid if I in-stream otherwise. Be like, oh, time to do farmers. Nope, cutscene. Oh shit. That would be bad. So I'm going to go back just to be safe. You never know. Teleport to home base. Is he bad to you? They just blush and the person who asked realizes the relationship. I know, right? Are they hurting you? Are they hurting anyone? Okay, to be fair, they were hurting somebody else. He did kind of just take it out of another guy. So that's a decent reason to be mad. But outside of the killing the guy, the rest of it was fine. It's just killing a guy in cold blood is all. That's the main issue. But yeah, there's no cutscene on the way back in. I think we're good for the night. Had a lot of fun. Thank you all very much for stopping by. Especially you, Attempt. You've been here the whole time. Good on you. And of course, thanks to McCanary for the raid. Although he has long since left to probably, hopefully, sleep because it is getting very late. It is nearly midnight. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid real quick. There's still people on. I'm sure of it. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely people on. Who we got? Who we got? Let's see, our options are... Fuku, Tiny Dungeon... I could have sworn I saw a Mubi, though. Let me double check. Because I think Mubi's starting to stream again, and that's interesting. I'm just not sure if she's been going for a long time or not. Nope, only for about an hour and a half, so let's go raid Mubi. She is playing Elden Ring, so close enough. Anime Souls, Dark Souls, but way, way better. It's 5... Please, Attempt, please sleep. Oh my god. Get some rest, my dude. And hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. But yeah. Gonna go say hi to Mubi. She's cute. She is a short stack. She keeps changing what she is. She was a sheep. But she's gained like 6 new models, so who knows. Mubi. I'll just copy and paste it. That should be easier, right? Yeah, that'll work. And our raid message will be... Oh god. It will be... Just turn that off real quick. Because I'm very silly. Let's see, what kind of slug? Smell of... Blood of May. But no. Yeah, whatever. Blood Anime Raid. Why not? Thank you very much, Attempts. I'm gonna go say hi for more Elden Ring adventures. See y'all tomorrow for Resident Evil 5, or perhaps later in the week. Who knows? See y'all later, every sluggy. Have a wonderful evening.